Okay, well, let's take a look at a TaylorMade product. We haven't had a look at one for a while, and we've probably got more coming this year.
Actually, thanks to TaylorMade, they don't come out with 400 different iron models. They don't have
nice.
a lot of them, which I kind of like, to be honest with you.
Yeah.
Right?
Let's start with the QI. So this is part of the Quest for Inertia, the whole family of QI products.
Right.
And it's almost a, it's a more game improvement iron. But we've given it the players test because it's nice to see that 1/4 inch and 1/2 inch because you're going to get a lot of people play this product.
Yeah. And you know what? I really like this club. I mean, I think TaylorMade did a good job by only having 2 clubs, in this group, not 8 or 9. But it's just clean looking, right? I mean, it's got the carbon fiber looking part in the back, which is cool, and it kind of fades to matte. They kind of shined up the back. They actually satin finished most everywhere else, so it doesn't look all naughty. But it's got some real shelf appeal in the back. I mean, it looks really nice.
It does.
Other thing is, and probably the most important thing about this club is, which I think what makes it one of the better clubs in the market for this kind of player is TaylorMade spent a lot of time and research figuring out that most people, especially mid-to-high handicap, which is what this kind of designed for, miss the ball right. Which we all kind of know that, right? 90% of the world slices it, but everybody misses the ball right, even if they're not outside in and stuff. And what they did with this club is they really focused on trying to get the ball not to go right. Nobody even likes to look at that shot. And it worked. I mean, looking at the graphs here, it's kind of something we haven't seen before.
So there's always a lot of technology in these packages, right? You can see, like you said, you've got carbon fiber on the back. Well, there's a reason for that. It's not just a badge stuck on there. They're covering up some hollow pieces. They're saving weight. And weight saving and replacement of weight is obviously how you improve that miss.
Yeah, it'll be interesting when we start looking into more detail later on in the fall and stuff. Look at CGs and how that's moving and stuff. It'll be interesting to see what these things actually look like from that standpoint.
Yeah, but let's jump into what you're saying with the graph. You can noticeably see that the balls start to move left. As you miss hit.
Right. So if you look at, typically we see, like we just look at some Mizuno and stuff, they're all pretty straight and stuff. But I mean, this is specifically designed to stop it going right. And if you look at these graphs, they're really tight as far as they're in a line.
Yeah.
So as you miss hit it off center and stuff, it still goes the same direction, but it's tilted left.
Yes.
And both of them are, right? I mean, even the different speeds and different far off center, they're all kind of tilted to the left. So whatever they're doing in here works.
It works.
Right.
It's not a draw bias, though.
If any of you guys hit it right with the long irons especially, it's probably a pretty good golf club. And that's pretty much everybody.
Yeah, exactly right. Even me.
Yeah.
170 yards, 169 out of a 7-iron.
Yeah, so that's mind-blowing.
It's a long.
Yeah.
And this is the normal model. They have got another model, which we're going to have a look at next. But it's long, right? So this is distance. This is, improving your right miss. This is top to bottom, very, very good as well.
Yep.
Although the middle one is a bit further because you're getting all of the juice.
Well, you see it over the back of the green on our scale because we don't scale the green, obviously. So,
right.
I mean, these are long when they're all over the green.
But all of the other miss hits actually group really, really tight.
Yeah.
It might just be that one that you button every now and again that kind of gets a little long, but everything else is right in that zone. So this is a great mid-high handicapper club.
Yeah, especially, like I said, if you miss your long irons right, which most people do, it's a really good golf club for that. They've tried to fix that, and they have, it looks like.
Yeah.
Good golf club. I mean, wide sole.
Right.
So if you're steep and stuff, this is good. This is definitely a game improvement club. But I don't think it looks bad even. It looks pretty traditional.
Yeah.
A little thicker top line, but nothing terrible.
It's got what it has to have to do what it does.
Right, and they've got some technology stuff in it. Yeah, right. There's a whole bunch of stuff behind this medallion. I do like, they put the slot in the back because this is a relatively hard metal. It's, when you get speed and, swingy faces, you got to use pretty resilient metal. So hard to bend. So that helps a little bit there. I kind of like the fluted thing, concept of it. Basically what they're doing is they're putting some, marks in the hosel to basically shave some weight. Downside for us is, you try to put a connector and there's pretty damn thin.
Thin walls.
So a little tricky that way. But as far as, it does work. So that makes sense. So it's a good golf club and clean looking.
Clean looking.
I like it.
Yeah.
I like the shiny, look on the back without having to see it anywhere else.
Yeah. Don't sleep on the QI irons this year. And come back next because we got the HL coming up.
Yep.